Hey everyone, my name is David Dunbar, or the Theme Park Evangelist. If you're seeing this title, this is probably another one of my top favorite live streams I have ever live streamed. So, for those of you who are familiar with my live streams, I usually only do live streams when it's a significant event like a milestone. So, for this example, I am celebrating reaching 1,000. I almost said 1,000, but I meant to say 1,000 vlogs. That's right. Today, as soon as I end this live stream, as soon as I click end stream, my YouTube channel will be officially at 1,000 vlogs. Now, if you guys are worried, like, oh no, I hope he doesn't do this when he gets to 2,000 or 3,000 or 4,000. No, the next time I will be doing this is at 5,000 vlogs and at 10,000 vlogs. So the big numbers. But it's not every day you reach 1,000. That's for sure. So I really wanted to take this opportunity. This is going to be a shorter one because I still need to make time before I head to bed for the night to go ahead and do my How I Met Katie YouTube video for the night. And I will be honest with you guys, I did have all morning to go ahead and do it. And the reason why I didn't, unfortunately, is because I was having a really nice conversation with my close friend Vanita. And I finally was like, I should probably go get some lunch. And I started, I went downstairs and I was like, well, let me take care of the dishes first. And then I came back upstairs and it was basically about 1 o'clock at this point. And Katie had just come back from work. And I was like, well, let me go ahead and, tell her something that was on my heart. And then I'll go ahead and I will head over to whatchamacallit, Cece's. That's right, because I want to go to Cece's today. And I'll have my lunch. And I had only just gotten over to the turn lane to get into Cece's when all of a sudden Katie called me and said that she needed me to come pick her up. And I was like, great. Now, she had warned me 10 minutes prior, but I thought that she would be at least an hour. And I was like, okay. And I just basically decided to just go ahead, pick her up. And okay, I don't know what she's needing help with. The dumb cat. She needs help because this is next to her. She's spending the night because her car is in the shop right now. So yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and just go get into the live stream officially. And I'm going to just go ahead and start mentioning different vlogs that I have personally loved from over the years. I mean, obviously, everybody knows the OG, which is the one that started it all, but I gotta let her know I am doing a live stream right now. So let's go ahead and let's go to Central Florida Vlogs. We're going to do something a little different tonight. Obviously, I could do something, or I could go to my Disney World playlist, but we're going to switch it up tonight just to be on do something a little different. We're going to do something more recent. So I started the whole Central Florida. Hold on. I just started a few minutes ago. So I started the whole Central Florida Vlogs playlist back in 2020, literally just before the pandemic, actually. And I started my very first. Well, actually, no, I take that back. I didn't. Yeah, actually, no, I did start it back in 2020. Now that I remember, so I literally started the. I had to think about that. So let me look back and let me see what was the very first one that I did. So yeah, it looks like it would have been either 2021 or 2020, something like that. But let's just go with 2021. So if I'm not mistaken, I started this live stream back. Or sorry, not live stream. I started this playlist back in 2021, and that was the very first time that. I mean, even though I do have a couple of them from the 2021, but still, the 2020 playlist was the very first time that my brother had ever driven down to Central Florida with me, literally since we moved up here to Northern Kentucky. And in 2021, I featured some really interesting vlogs, such as finally writing. No, that was 2022. Sorry, my numbers are so messed up. My first time back in Central Florida in 2021. So, and that one I went to Golden Corral. I went to the Arbondale Flea Market. That was kind of a neat one. My first time at Walt Disney World during the pandemic. That was a really neat one. I literally filmed at Disney Springs. Another really interesting one was New Universal this week, Mardi Gras 2021. That was the very first time that I got to see what Mardi Gras was like during COVID. I also did a Disney Parks COVID-19 update, and I did that specifically in the Magic Kingdom. And probably one of my absolute favorites I did back in 2021, besides the Hollywood Studios Galaxy's Edge vlog, was I took TJ over to Manny's Original Chop House in Lake Wales for his very first time. And I got to show everybody what it was like, even to celebrate your birthday, for crying out loud. All right. Let's do something, another one that's a little bit more recent. So I started the North Carolina playlist back in April of 2023, this year, for example. And by far my absolute favorite vlog that I did, even though this one is not the most popular, is my first time checking out the Outer Banks. So in this one, I thought it was really neat. I got to show everybody what Atlantic Beach looked like. I also showed everybody what this fort that was not too far from Atlantic Beach was like. And I also showed everybody this really neat seafood restaurant off of Atlantic Beach was like. And I thought it was just so cool to do all those, things. And, it was my very first time to the Outer Banks, so I really wanted it all on film. But ironically, the one that did the absolute best was exploring Eastern North Carolina and eating at Aggie's for lunch. So ironically, that was all filmed in the Fremont, Wilson, North Carolina region. And Katie took me to her favorite place called Aggie's for lunch, and I showed everybody what it looked like. So if you are ever interested in knowing what Eastern North Carolina, then make sure you check that out. All right. So let's go on to another one. This is another somewhat recent playlist that I just started doing. So the last time I ever did any kind of filming was back 2 years ago. But if you want to actually know, last year, I take that back. So personally, my absolute favorite vlogs that I have ever done were anything involving Niagara Falls. A lot of everybody else's favorites would probably be anything involving Toronto, Ontario. However, though, get this, the most popular vlog that I did that year or last November was checking out a restaurant called Mandarin in Niagara Falls, Ontario. And this is a really neat Chinese buffet that's literally all over Ontario, Canada. As far as I know, it's a Canadian-wide restaurant. It's super expensive, but it's incredible. You have to check out Mandarin if you're ever in Canada. I actually need to get my passport renewed, so the odds of me going to Niagara Falls anytime soon, or even Canada to go see family, is very low. For those of you who do not know me, I am a dual citizen. I'm American and Canadian, but I'm American by birth. I was born and raised in Central Florida. This is everybody's probably favorite playlist to look at up here in Northern Kentucky. This is my Kings Island vlog playlist. So, of course, the one that started it all was over 4 years ago, was my very first Kings Island vlog. But I'm going to look through, and I'm going to pull out by far the most popular Kings Island vlog that I have to date. And that was ironically Halloween Haunt 2022 opening weekend with 1.3 thousand views. So if you are ever looking for a really decent Halloween Haunt vlog, make sure you check out last year's Halloween Haunt vlog. This year's is actually also doing very well. It is at 563 views, and it's only been on YouTube for a month now. Now, I'm going back this weekend for final night, so I'm waiting to see how that one does. So hopefully, learning it will do really well. All right, let's move on to another one. I don't talk about this one a lot, so I'm going to give it some attention. This is my Legoland Florida vlog or playlist. So I was not very good at titling vlogs back then. So my very first vlog was called What's New at Legoland this week / pre-celebrating my birthday because I vlogged this right around my birthday. But if you ever want to see my most popular vlog to date on that particular playlist, it's watching the Legoland Florida Water Ski Show. 1.2 thousand views. Now, I should note that when I first filmed that, it was actually the pirate one. It wasn't the original Cypress Gardens water ski team that now meets over on like Lake Eliola or whatever in Winter Haven every third Saturday of the month. It's the current version, which is a team that Legoland hired, unfortunately. All right, moving on. Excuse me. All right, let's go on to another one that a lot of people like. Disney World vlogs and Disney Springs vlogs. So right now what I'm doing is I'm pulling out different vlog or playlists that I have on my YouTube channel so people can go and check out my YouTube channel and get a better idea of what I have on my YouTube channel and kind of pick and choose what they want to watch and what they don't want to watch. So this playlist is very big. It's got 110 vlogs. And the last time I updated it, of course, was July 22nd of this year. And my very first vlog was what's new at Disney's Animal Kingdom this week, Avatar Land of Pandora construction update. That one has 802 views. My very first one I ever put on this playlist. Yes. Who? Is it Katie?
He won't budge. I've tried pushing him.
I'll be there soon.
I'll tell you some chocolate milk when you come down.
Sure. Katie's still having a hard time getting that dumb cat off. I'm just looking through. Ironically, the vlog that has probably the most views out of everything right now, and this is just a hypothetical guess right now, is my review of Toy Story Land. So I got a chance to go and check it out before it officially opened to the public. Now, I made a mistake of... Actually, I take that back. There's one more popular than that. But anyway, so I do want to talk about this one. So I had won a thing through the Hub, the Disney employee website, where I could go and check out Toy Story Land with my father before it officially opened to the public. And I decided, well, I'm going to talk about it on YouTube because I couldn't take any pictures. I couldn't videotape in there. So I was like, well, let me go ahead and try to at least discuss it with or to the best of my abilities. Well, I got a lot of hate from it because of the fact that people were expecting to see it and they didn't. And I've just never taken it down, unfortunately. And the one that actually is the most popular is Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway with the lights on. Now, some people have been like, this is misleading. There isn't... The lights are on, at the very end. And that is the truth. I literally decided to title it right there, then and there, while I was on the ride. And I didn't stop and think it through. And I didn't realize what was going to happen. So I probably wouldn't have gotten as many views if I had just thought it through and went ahead and titled it properly, if that makes any sense. But if you guys are ever interested in watching, or well, I shouldn't say watching, but like looking to see what the Christmas tree trail at Disney Springs is like, I would definitely check out that particular playlist. And while I'm pulling this one up, I also did a really cool playlist called Life as a Working Disney Cast Member. It basically starts all the way from my hire date, or, well, I should say when I first made the decision to start working for Disney World, all the way till the very end when I left. And so it's a year and a half span broken down into 32 episodes, so to speak. So definitely worth checking out for sure. And I really like doing these YouTube series, so definitely make sure you check those out. All right, finally, last but not least, my Universal Orlando Resort vlogs. So this is going to sound comical, but my very first vlog was that I ever put on here was I'm officially a Universal Pass holder again, which doesn't make any sense because it's not the very first one. But it's whatever. Now I'm looking to see which is my most popular. Oh, I think I found it. My first time visiting Volcano Bay. So TJ and I made this decision to skip, or well, it was on a Thursday, and TJ and I had the day off from work, and I was like, well, the only thing I have going on is college, but I'm gonna play hooky from college. Now I did it the right way, of course, and I went ahead and emailed the professor ahead of time, told her I couldn't make it, and she said that's fine. Oh, hi again.
I cheated.
You cheated? How?
I used cat treats to get him off the bed.
Well, whatever works.
Don't tell your mother.
I won't. Good night. She used cat treats to get him off the bed. Okay. So, yeah, I literally skip class, and the only thing I had to do that morning was make sure I got John off into school. But the important thing is I got to attend the grand opening day of Volcano Bay, and I got the entire thing on film, and I thought it was really neat that I got to do that. And it was an interesting day. A lot of problems, but nothing new there. Nothing new under the sun there. One that really surprised me that did not do well. Finally checking out Voodoo Donuts for my first time. 8 views. So Voodoo Donuts had just recently opened, and I mean literally in Universal Orlando City Walk. I waited an hour just to go in there, and it only got 5 views. But I still filmed it anyway. But back then, I wasn't very popular. I've got a lot more popular now. A very close vlog that did almost as well as the Volcano Bay one was I saw Mannheim Steamroller in concert back in 2018, also at Universal Orlando. And I first started out kind of near the back, and then I worked my way towards the front. That vlog has like over 30 likes now, which is very impressive. Just kind of looking through to see if I have anything else that's got a ton of views. Unfortunately, my most recent only has 80 views, which is very unfortunate, which is titled What's New at Universal This Week, checking out Minionland and the Jurassic Park Tribute Store. Jurassic Park. So, I mean, I thought I did a really good job vlogging it, but just sometimes you're going to get more views than others. My vlogging skills have gone up. I've had some people comment and say that I have beautiful content, but apparently I'm not investing any money into my YouTube channel, and that's why I'm not getting the views that I should be getting, and that's why my subscribers are not climbing as high as I want them to climb. And my other problem, of course, as everybody should know by now, is as much as I want to vlog on a weekly basis, well, I shouldn't say that because I am vlogging on a weekly basis, but as much as I want to, like even vlog every day or every other day, here's a big difference between me and the Tim Tracker. For one thing, the Tim Tracker makes a lot of money, and the dude's got 1 million subscribers. And also, he gets paid to vlog for Disney, for Universal, for Legoland, and so on and so forth. The dude is for profit. For those of you who do not know me, if I have never mentioned this, then shame on me. My name is the Theme Park Evangelist. I am none for profit. I make no money off of my YouTube channel. I do this all for a ministry. I love what I do. When I YouTube at the Ark Encounter or the Creation Museum, the reason why they can't ban me from vlogging or make me not do it, they have very specific rules that state that you cannot film for commercial purposes. I don't film for commercial purposes. I film for personal use. And my YouTube channel might come across as commercially, but to be honest, it's just a ministry. Like when I vlog at the Ark Encounter, it's to bring them more business. It's to show people what the Ark Encounter is like. It's to show people all the cool things there are to do there. It's to show everybody that the Ark Encounter is more than it seems to be like. And it gives people an idea of like what else there is than just that, good old 30-second commercial. I mean, come on. So that's why I do what I do, and I love it. But anyway, I have really enjoyed these past 28 minutes discussing being or just reaching 1,000 vlogs. But now I'm going to go for 1,001 and just do my next discussion regarding how I met Katie. And that's a new YouTube series that I just started last week, and I'm looking forward to continuing it. Until then, I will see you guys in the next vlog. And always remember, you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. Have a great night. Peace out. And just make sure that you check out my Facebook page. I'm going to leave it here in the comment section below. So give me a hot minute while I pull up my Facebook. But it is facebook.com/the theme park evangelist. And if you ever get discouraged because, I'm not posting as much on my YouTube channel like you want me to, then just make sure that you keep up with me on my Facebook page, because it's easier for me to stay up to date on there. Oh, wow. I literally just need one more like, and I will be giving away a $25 gift card. $25 gift card. If I can get everybody to just please like my page, just give me a good like, and I'm not just giving away a $25 gift card. There is a catch. You have to be willing to play a little game. And whoever gets all the questions right, all theme park trivia literally, gets the $25 gift card. Your choice. I'm paying for it. And it's out of my own pocket too. I'm not raising any money for this gift card. It's my own personal money. I'm doing this out of ministry only. All right. I will see you guys in the next vlog.